YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. Thank you guys so very much for being here. Your boy's back. After being down, I took that flu shot and that thing put me down, my guy, all the way to the ground down. But I'm back and I feel great. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm about 85%. Should I say NBA lingo? But look, welcome everybody. I want to enjoy your company. So please come on, trickle into the stream. Trickle on in. My alerts have not been working. Shout to you two for that. Shout to you two for putting me in the dark. Shout to you two for always showing black creators love on this platform. I want to talk about the Kyrie Irving situation, something that's been bugging me. I've been bothered. I'm going to keep it a bug. I've been bothered for this last month has been bothering as a black man, as a YouTuber, as someone on the internet. The frustration is real. And is it just me, or does it seem like the world is just getting further and further in the toilet? Is it me, or does it seem like the world is getting further and further down the garbage chute? It's not a coincidence, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like today's day and age, we're looking for stuff to get mad at. We're looking to be offended now more than ever. And this applies to modern day with the advent of social media, with how soft we are as a society. I feel like I know we're softer, we're more fragile, we're more brittle. Everything is just trash. And there's good people in this world, and I think that we need to focus on the good. There's real positive people out here. We need to focus on the positive. There's loving and kind and generous people who smile in the day, say hello to you, people who will give you money if you need it, do a favor for you if you need it, a neighbor that'll lend you food, feed you, cook for you if you need them. That's the type of people that we need to focus on and give our energy into. I just want to say that first. But since we know human nature, we are attracted to drama and negativity. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give my opinion on this whole Kyrie Irving situation. So there's other things that I got to say about Kanye. I'm not done talking about that. There's some other things that I got to say about ratchet behavior and rap and hip hop music. I'm not done talking about that. But this one right here, I feel like this started as an issue that could have been resolved easily, but it wasn't, and turned into something way bigger than it had to be. And I believe that's because of outside forces manipulating this to blow up in the media. Guys, don't be fooled. The media is 100% behind making this a thing. 100%. What up, Ija? Shaq called Kyrie an idiot while playing the film in his theater back in 2018. The hypocrisy is real. God dang. If that's true, what the freak? So look, it's all about the media. It's all about the media pushing this, right? So let's take a little dive and see, where did this stem from? For those of you guys who are not in the know, those of you guys who don't really know why this is a situation, this will be like a quick little breakdown to catch you up with what's been going on. Kyrie Irving posted to his Twitter a link, and this link was tied to the film, the documentary, Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America. This is a documentary by director Ronald Dalton Jr., and it was also written by Ronald Dalton Jr., okay? Oh, let me pop back up in here. So this thing right here caused a lot of drama and controversy because this documentary that was made based off of this book sold on Amazon, Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America, it started from this novel that is being sold on Amazon right now, it's talking about how black people can become and identify as their true selves, as true followers, the true originating black people who follow Jesus. Jesus is black. His apostles are black, 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 black. Wake up, black men. That's what it is. And in doing this, there's some inserts in this book that are very anti-Semitic against Jewish people. There's allegedly all types of anti-Semitic things in this book and even in the documentary. Jewish people were like, what the freak? They were outraged, rightfully so. People in the media, outraged, rightfully so. The NBA showed a tremendous amount of outrage. The press, outraged, rightfully so. Kyrie Irving then goes to have a meeting, a post questioning in the back where they're asking him questions and he's answering them. And he's completely deviating. Kyrie's deviating like, yo, look, I just posted a link. You will not challenge my blackness. I am one with the earth. Peace, God. I ain't trying to, you will not label me. I refuse to be. Well, Kyrie, won't you just apologize for what? Kyrie doesn't feel like he should apologize for putting that tweet out because Kyrie is saying, yo, are y'all mad at Amazon for selling this book? Are you guys mad at the big corporate conglomerate Amazon for selling this book? Kyrie is saying, if what I say is such hate speech, if you believe I'm anti-Semitic and I'm evil and I'm racist and all these other things, shouldn't you feel that way about a company that sells this book for profit? A company spreading this hate speech, this anti-Semitism on their public platform? Shouldn't this book not be for sale? If that is true, this book should not be for sale. And on that point, I agree with Kyrie. Kyrie got pointed out because he highlighted and brought attention. He did promote a book. And he was like, I didn't promote it just by putting a link on my Twitter. Come on, Kyrie. You got 17 million followers on Instagram and another few million or so on Twitter. If you put something on your page and you don't, type out your demonizing of it, even if you put a link out with no words, it's a promotion. Unless you type something with it that would demonize it or give it some context. He didn't really do that. Just posting a link by default is promotion, because now what you've done is you've shown it to 17 plus million people. You've shown it to 5 plus million people. That is promotion, because 5 plus million people who didn't know about this book or this documentary, they now know about it. You have successfully promoted it. That's what it is. So Kyrie, you're wrong on that. You did promote this documentary that has anti-Semitism within it. You did, for sure. But that's not the big problem to me. The big problem is the hypocrisy of it all. The sheer utter hypocrisy, how, Amazon could be off the hook. Why? Why won't we question Amazon? Well, because they're worth billions of dollars. Because they're powerful. This is very much, I got to keep it a buck. Let me keep going first before I do stuff like that. So Kyrie's like, I'm not apologizing. Kyrie, won't you apologize? I'm not going to apologize for just putting a link out. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to just fall down to y'all and just bow to the whims of these white men. Is what, that's how he sees it. I clearly see it's not about religion here. I'm not about to bow down, especially in the wake of what Kanye has been doing. Right after that, here's Kyrie like, yo, let me show mine. And I'm like, all right, man. I'm thinking to myself, like, just apologize for the people that you hurt by spreading that, right? Because Jewish people will watch that documentary, and I'm pretty sure hundreds or thousands or hundreds of thousands or probably maybe millions at this point have watched that documentary, and it probably broke their heart. I mean, imagine watching a movie saying that your religion, insulting your religious faith, like who you believe in, just saying it ain't shit, it's a lie. That would hurt and offend people, right? So I do believe that Kyrie should have apologized. Just get it out of the way and move forward, right? Well, no, he stood strong to not apologize until a couple of days go by, and then the media is talking about it. My man said, Shaq, Charles Barkley, TNT, ESPN, Shannon Sharp, Skip Bayless. Everybody's giving their 2 cents. Actors, friends. Kevin Durant had things to say. And then finally, boom, Kyrie Irving takes to his Instagram and lets it go and says, while doing research on Yahweh, I posted a documentary that contained some false anti-Semitic statements, narratives, and language that were untrue and offensive to the Jewish race and religion. And I take full, first, I'm glad that he put Jewish race religion. See, Judaism is not a race though, right? It's a religion. But keep it a buck. I understand why he put race there. Because most of us, I'll say it, a lot of y'all don't. When you think about a Jewish person, they're white. You don't think black. You don't think anything else but white. You think about the Orthodox. You think about the beard. You think about the cap. That's what you think about when you think about Jewish people. Jewish and white are hand in hand in our society. As society sees it, Jewish and white go hand in hand. That's how we look at them. And maybe that's wrong, because if a black man adopts Judaism as a religion, doesn't that make him Jewish? Right? So I feel like we need to kind of, maybe we should train ourselves on breaking that. Like, Jewish people could be of all colors. But societally, we see them, we think about Jewish people, we have that image in our head of, what a Jewish person would typically look like. So he says, I take full accountability and responsibility for my actions. I'm grateful to have a big platform to share knowledge, and I want to move forward by having an open dialogue to learn more and grow from this. This apology seems the energy from this statement is so different from the energy that he was given in real life. He was like, I'm standing on my rock and I'm not moving, to this subservient. It looked like, I think they must have took him in the back and spanked him a few times. They waterboarded this fool. Man, this fool came out like a good old houseboy with this apology. Just say I'm sorry, and I'm sorry for this is extra. To all Jewish families and communities that are hurt and affected from my post, I am deeply sorry to have caused you pain, and I apologize. I initially reacted out of emotion to being unjustly labeled anti-Semitic instead of focusing on the healing process of my Jewish brothers and sisters that were hurt from the hateful remarks made in this documentary. I want to clarify that any confusion on where I stand fighting against anti-Semitism by apologizing for posting the documentary without context and a factual explanation outlining the specific beliefs in the documentary that I agreed with and disagreed with. You just put the link out there blank. People are going to, if you put something out there blank, people will fill in those blanks for you and then judge you for it. Shout out to the internet, baby. It says, I had no intentions to disrespect any Jewish cultural history regarding the Holocaust or perpetuate any hate. I'm learning from this unfortunate event and hope we can find understanding between us all. I'm no different than any other human being. I'm a seeker of truth and knowledge, and I know who I am. You know who you are, nigga, do you? I don't know who you are. You thought you knew who you are because that energy you had in that post conference and that press conference where you was going smoking all the media. Like, nah, bruh. Get back, fall back. I gotta, that bravery, that bravado, that sternness, that shit gone in this statement, bro. You came out and boss. Is there anything else I could do? I don't like how there's one thing about being humble. This is a humble statement for sure. You are putting your face in the dirt, bro. All they wanted you to do was apologize. Apologize to the people that you hurt and offended. And then you come out with this statement here, which makes you seem like a hypocrite. It makes you look weak, and people will utilize this to be like, look, he's manipulated. He crazy. He don't even have his own words that he could stand by. He a flip-flopper. This statement screams so weak to me, bro. So weak. And I'm just thinking about the phone calls and the meetings that you must have had, Kyrie, that got you shook, scared, and they whipped you back in line, bro. That post is, let me be clear. I don't agree with that documentary. I love all people. I ain't anti-Semitic. I love all people, Jewish, Muslim, Christian, whatever. And I think that Kyrie should have been apologized up front. Just like I said 15 minutes ago in this video. He was wrong for putting that out. That's trash. But then Kyrie done came too far, dog. there's levels to this shit, bro. You were up here with it, with your hate, with your shit in the NBA, talking I want to apologize, and then you came all the way down there, bro. Just right here. Come down just a little bit. Say I'm sorry. You apologize. You're gonna learn. You know. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to hurt nobody. I apologize. All the media wanted was an apology right there. This right here is a, oh, boss, please, can you forgive me? I'll kiss your toes. I'm like, I'm just thinking like to myself, I'm looking down on Kyrie like, nigga, get up. Stand up. Man up. What the freak? Go in the corner, Kyrie. Go. After you had all this smoke, all of this, some of it ignorance, courage, bravery, defiance, things that a lot of leaders have, traits that a lot of leaders need to have. For you to just give it all up and just bow down the way you did, apologizing was enough. Telling really humbly saying that you were wrong and you apologize for everybody that you hurt, and seeing how you were ignorant about sharing that stupid link without context. That's enough. That's all that they wanted. For you to do all this, and it gets worse because the NBA suspended Kyrie Irving. They say, you know what? Indefinitely suspended, which means there's no TBD when you're coming back. You could be gone out the NBA for all we know. Adam Silver is the commissioner of the NBA. He's also a Jewish man. So your boss is, I believe, Joe Tsai. Is it Joe Tsai, who's a Jewish person, the owner of the Brooklyn Nets, is Jewish. So you really offended some very powerful people. And obviously, life isn't going to go good for you. But after that humble apology in the dirt, do you think that was enough, ladies and gentlemen? That should have been it. Like, all right, No. According to sources, following the decision to suspend Kyrie Irving, there are 6 things that he must do. Sources say the Nets have delivered Kyrie Irving 6 items that he must complete to return to playing basketball. Let's go down this list. He must apologize and condemn the movie. Okay. He must donate $500,000 to anti-hate causes. So I gotta spend $500K of my money. Oh, okay. He needs to attend sensitivity training. Bruh. He needs to attend anti-Semitic training. Bruh. He needs to meet with ADL Jewish leaders. Oh yeah, bruh, bow down, my nigga. And he has to meet with Joe Tsai to demonstrate his understanding. Boy, if this ain't taking the slave out back and hitting him with the shellackings, bro, I don't know. This right here, bro, is excessive to me, bro. This isn't, you know what this is? They're taking the defiant slave out back. They taking Django out back because he's the loudest nigga of all. And they're going to really get into that back meat and let every one of you other slaves on this goddamn plantation witness this example here. Watch what we do to him. You want that to be you? Huh? You? No. Huh, Shaq? No. Huh, Charles? Kobe Bryant. Kobe. Yeah, that's right. What about you, Shannon Sharp? Hey, listen to me, man. Skip, help me, Skip. Skip, where you at? Hey, Dope James. Feel me? Got them all scared, bruh. This is an example. Kyrie Irving, you're being made an example of. You are being made an example of right now. This here is me with the, give me $500K. Apologize, condemn the movie. I agree with that. Because a film like that has things in there like that shouldn't exist, right? I agree with that. donate $500K of my money? Is Brett Favre stealing county money from actual poor people to make himself a gymnasium? Did he do that? He did that, right? Did the NFL throw Colin Kaepernick out of the NFL for taking a knee because he didn't feel American because police people kill black people? Like, is Colin Kaepernick out the NFL since like years ago? $500,000 donation. That's a lot of money. Sensitivity training. I agree with that. Anti-Semitic training. This is part of the punishment. Because sensitivity training works for everybody. But they said, nah, motherfucker, you need some anti-Semitic training so you know not to ever mention us again, motherfucker. You gonna never say that again. So you gonna learn about this. You gonna learn the ways. Meet with Jewish leaders. Do you know how humbling that's going to have to be? Hi, I'm walking into that building and the Jewish people there sitting there on the chair. Hi, I'm Kyrie. Take a seat, Kyrie. That humbling experience which will give him some humiliation, because knowing that this is humiliating him, right? He's humiliated at this point. That letter, this combined with this type of shit. Bro, I literally watched live. I watched it. I watched Steven Jackson and Ron Artest go into the stands where innocent fans are, and punching them in the face and kicking them and stomping them and spitting on them, bro, and doing belly back suplexes on the motherfuckers, just wow, in the stands, bro, physically assaulting fans at an NBA game, and they had to do half of the shit that's here, bro. They had to do half of this shit, bro. What's the difference? I would feel what you put on social media is not as bad as what you do in reality. Because Twitter's fake. Social media is fake. If I say, it's a difference between me saying, I hate niggas, I hate them, all over social media, and then going to a public place where a lot of people are out with a megaphone and a sign, I hate you niggas. You niggas ain't shit. Two different things. Because on social media, what are the ramifications? Dislikes and people typing. In the real world, bloody eyeballs, bruh. Swollen, cut up, stabbed, shanked, arrested. So what you do in actual reality trumps anything that anybody could do on social media. Anything. But that's the way I think. That's the way some of you guys think. Some of you guys agree with that statement, right? Most people do not. And that's why social media is ruining this world. That's why we suck and we're trash as a society. Social media has completely warped how we function as human beings. Most people can you believe this statement to be true? Most people agree that social media harm is worse than solidified physical harm. Meaning, if somebody goes to social media and completely says, F all black people or F all white people, and 100 million people see it, they're more outraged at that, and that man will lose his whole life, like his job, his finances, he'll lose everything. Versus that same guy going and taking 3 niggas and dragging them from their pickup truck and then leaving them there dead. Because, you could get a good lawyer. You could beat the system. When you got the money, you could beat the system. You know what I'm saying? And if you ever do jail time, you won't get a reduced sentence. You'll get out and then your money will be there waiting on you. They don't come for the money. If Harvey Weinstein was to ever get out of prison, which probably he's not, but if he was to ever get out of prison, his money's there waiting for him. He's going to get out to riches. But with Kyrie here, I need $500K off top. Not only do I need that, you're no longer technically, you're employed, but not really with the Brooklyn Nets. If you're suspended, here's how the NBA works, ladies and gentlemen. If you're suspended, you don't get paid. NBA players get paid on a game-by-game basis. You know, like if they get $20 million a year, they get their checks throughout. I think do they get like bi-weekly checks like everybody else, or is it monthly checks? I think they get bi-weekly checks for, you know, games that they played, and here's 50,000, here's 50,000, 100,000, like that. If you get suspended indefinitely, my nigga, like meaning a month, guess what? You ain't getting paid for that month. That check is gonna come in at the zero. You ain't getting paid for that. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll take it off the top. They'll take that money off the top, so they'll still slide you something. Either way, your money is getting hit. So he has to pay $500K. And if you really calculate, how much does Kyrie make, bro? 30 million? How much is Kyrie getting right now? Calculator, where you at? Here you are. So let's just assume Kyrie is getting $30 million, right? Divide that by 82 games in the season. Kyrie Irving gets 360, assuming it's 30 million. He gets $365,000 per game. $365,000 per game, ladies and gentlemen. That's big money. So let's say Kyrie loses a month's worth of games before he could come back. How many games are played in a month? What? They play about like 3-4 a week. Let's say 15 games a month, all right? 365,000 times 15 games in a month cost Kyrie a total of $5.5 million. Oh, add that $500K on top of that. $6 million, my dude. You just got hoed for $6 million because you didn't apologize, which you should have, because you was bravado. I don't want to apologize. That shit just cost you $6 million in humility, bruh, and embarrassment. You got to meet with the Jewish leaders, and then you have to, like a good boy, you know, on your field trip, you know, like a Pokemon gym badge leader. Okay, Ash Ketchum, here's the things you got to do. Go and apologize and condemn the movie and give $500,000. Make sure you do that sensitivity training. Did you get your badges? Meet with the Jewish leaders, anti-Semitic training, and then once you do all that, come meet the gym leader, Josai, and you have to demonstrate, ladies, demonstrate, key word here. You have to demonstrate your understanding. Okay, now, Kyrie, you had fun losing money and going on this adventure of knowledge and humility. You understand? Tell me what you've learned. I feel like I was wrong, and I just can't believe I put myself in this situation. And I was hateful, and I want to convert to Judaism because the religion is beautiful, and I hurt so many people, and I love it. I love the faith, and I want to be just like you, Joe. You want to be like me, huh? Yes. I want to be like you, brother. Oh, that's good. Okay, Kyrie, you have told me what you've learned. Now show me what you've learned. Huh? Show me. Show you how. On your knees. It says he has to demonstrate. That's with action. He probably got to learn the dances, the songs, sing that shit. Sing the song. Sing and perform that shit. Yeah. You better look like you had a bar mitzvah in this motherfucker, boy. Get your shit together. Okay. He has to demonstrate that shit, bro. Demonstrate to me. Demonstrate. Man, just fire him, bro. Just release this man. God dang. Kevin Durant had this to say. He says, I ain't here to judge nobody or talk down on nobody for how they feel, their view, or anything. I just didn't like anything that went on. I didn't like anything that went on. I feel like it was all unnecessary. I felt he could have just kept playing basketball and kept quiet as an organization. I don't like none of it. Oh, boy. KD said what a lot of us kind of feel a little bit, like, you can't keep quiet. So I disagree with that. You needed to apologize. It was wrong. You backed a documentary that was freaking hateful to Jewish people, and you need to get punished for it, 100%. So that I disagree with Kevin Durant. But as far as like moving on, it's got bigger. What did he say? Quote, he says, I didn't like anything that went on. Anything. I agree with that because both sides, it was all messy. It was all unnecessary is what he said. I agree with that. They went a little bit too far. He did, and so did this punishment. This is excessive. And that letter, God dang, Kyrie, that letter. Whoo! Yeah, I agree with that. And then guess what? The media is attacking Kevin Durant. Shannon Sharp, hey, KD. See, KD just want to play basketball, Skip. He just think he's all solved with basketball. Skip. It don't go like that. It don't happen like that. You think you're going to go ahead and dribble up something and the problems go away. See, this who you had against LeBron. You still, that's why he'll never, Skip, listen to me, he'll never be Braun. Never. Everybody else throwing him to the wind. Cash, this was trash. Kevin Durant. Oh, now Kevin Durant getting heat for it. And like a snowball coming down a cliff at 6 inches, it arrives at the base 6 feet. He had to clarify. They got on his head. I just want to clarify the statements that I made at shoot around. I see some people are confused. I don't condone hate speech or anti-Semitism. I'm about spreading love always. Our game unites people, and I want to make sure that's at the forefront. They got him quick. But I agree with that statement as well because I love all people, and I think we should all love all people. I feel like we're stuck on this drama, and we're stuck in this confusion that we're in. And it's definitely confusing a lot of people because, once again, what happens on social media isn't technically real. How I feel about this situation is that we can all do better. I feel like we need to strive to be the better person that we could be as individuals. We can't worry about other people. It's very clear to me that the only thing that we can do is worry about ourselves, our kin, and our children. And that doesn't even, and I'm gonna be honest, listen, I love family, and family need to take care of themselves, but you got to understand, some kin ain't good for your family. And what do I mean for your family? But I thought kin is family. Yeah, it's family. But then there's family. I grew up with my brothers and sisters. Then I grew up. Then I had children of my own. The only thing that you need to protect is yourself and your family, your immediate family. Your wife, if you have one, and your children. That's who you owe allegiance to, and your parents. It ends there. Because sometimes brothers and sisters, cousins, aunties, uncles ain't shit. And they'll drag you down. And they'll kill you. Or get you killed. Oh, yes. Cain killed Abel. Yes, he did. So, take care of yourselves. Focus on positivity. And that's the message here is clear. Kyrie, you look weak two ways. You look weak for putting out that tweet about this documentary that's radical and hateful and not giving it context and letting it muddle. You're weak for not apologizing. And now you're even weaker for the way you apologized. He can't win. You just can't win here, Kyrie, bro. Not a good look. You had more respect on standing on your island. And then later on, you could have said, listen, because he said it. He always was saying it. I'm not going to apologize. I'm not anti-Semitic. I don't hate nobody. I love all. I just put the tweet out. So he's basically answering like he don't have a problem with Jewish people. But that's not enough for them. No. Bruh, say you're sorry, motherfreaker. I want to hear you say it. Then type it long. And then go on this treasure hunt of missions. You know what I'm saying? This adventure. This Lord of the Rings adventure. And bring back what you've learned. Dorothy, bring me the broom of the Wicked Witch of the West. Then I'll give you niggas y'all wishes. I'm going to give you Savage Jackson, a.k.a. Tin Man, Ashy. I'm going to give you some oil for your joints. Yes. I'm going to give you 3, Cowardly Lion. I'm going to go ahead and slide you some courage. Oh boy. For sure. And you, Scarecrow, a.k.a. E-Man, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you some brains, my nigga. Here's a diploma. All right, bro, the biggest fraud in cinematic history is the Wizard of Oz. The biggest fraud in history is the Wizard of Oz, bro. Nigga didn't know wizard shit. He didn't have shit, bro. He get him in a clock, bro, that was shaped like a heart. Bruh, it takes for sure. Straight con, man. I'm going to take some comments for the rest of this video, and then I'm going to upload it so people can get this knowledge. Or I could be completely wrong in everything I said today. I don't claim to have the answers. I can only express to you guys how I feel. I'm not saying that I'm right or I'm wrong. These comments are how I feel. I'll leave y'all to decide what's right or wrong, because that's exactly how the internet works. You guys are the judge, the jury, and that's it. Because y'all ain't no executioners. I don't give y'all that much power. Did you just mention Savage Jackson? Yes, I did. Yep, play and breathe, nothing else, Negro. It seems very much so like that, Christopher. What's up, everybody who are members here? Nick Posada, look at those diamond coins. Oh, yes. Nada, I see you. Jamal Wilson. Yes. Tyrese, what's up, bro? Maurice, I see you. Who's this guy? I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Gad. G-A-D, Gad. I will never fold for anyone or an organization. See, that's good. You believe in something. There's something you believe in and you hold firm to it. Like, I'm being like, I've had beefs with certain people on YouTube, and to see some of them backtrack, when we had issues over like Snyder and DC, to see some of these fools backtrack, and to see some of the fools that was trying to cancel me, like legitimately cancel me on YouTube because I had an opinion off of DC movies, it's freaking weird. To see some of them hide off like bed bugs and hide, and their channels are garbage, and they're backtracking. I never had respect for them already, but it was even somehow my respect, or what, not even respect, my thoughts of them got even worse. Because if you're about the bullshit, at least stand by your bullshit. Stand by it. When you just fall, oh yeah, I'm just trying to make it happen. Some of these fools out here, bro, are straight suckers, bro. Glad to have you back, Jody. Thanks, Chris. Shabuzi said Adam Silver refused to bring the hammer down on Robert Sarver, the NBA owner who had a 19-year history of racism and misogyny exposed. But all this energy for Kyrie now, it's hypocritical. Sure, I'm sure there's a lot of instances in the NBA where we could think of where what's happening to Kyrie, bro, is unfair. The way that he has to go about this journey is, in my opinion, unfair. Jody, you are true. I always say family comes first. 100%. 100%. I agree with some of you said there. Kyrie doesn't need to apologize. Like, why are we acting like black people are the first civilization? Weren't Why are we acting like black people, the first civilizations weren't black? Did he update by not saying what he disagreed with? Yes. Besides that, they're trying to cancel him. So then there's this. So Africa being the continent that was first populated, some people like, yo, everybody's black. I ain't gonna get into all that because what good could come from that? I understand that you want to see the people who want people to know that black people are the first people and black people are the originators and we are the kings and we're the best race. That's not positive to me. I don't think that any race is better than another. More accomplished, sure, you could have accomplishments as a race, yeah, but that's tied to sociological positioning. So I just feel like, what good would it do? Like, it would do good for making people more proud of who they are. I think it will make black people more proud if they knew or if they believe that, we have a lot to be proud of because we're historically, royalty. And I'm not saying that we are or we are not. I guess outside of them being more proud and coming home and being more, critical thinkers and being more woke, to spread and promote the main point of we're black, we're the first race, we're better than them, we're pharaohs, we're kings, is not necessary. Just focus on yourself and your family. And try to help people. I'm not saying disregard people, but don't put so much energy into other people. What I believe, you should try to help people. If they do not want that help, move on. So meaning, if you're one of these motherfuckers, bro, who have a Twitter page and all you do is promote Israelite this, we the black, we the first ones, first, Matthew 17, verse 73 says, you shall not. And how they on the street corners? All right, they're going to different street corners, so they're going different. But if you got a Twitter account, my nigga, and you got an Instagram account, and that shit is totally you just echo chamber saying the same shit all over, stop. Too much energy, bruh. Say it once, put it on your social media. Say it, social media, that's it. Some motherfuckers is really out here just every day saying the same shit. Same message. You're not going to really bring change. And if you're not seeing changes after you having a freaking Instagram and a YouTube page for 5 years saying the same shit, and you saying it to the same 500 people who are subscribed to you, who already believe it, most of the people who are coming to your channel and subscribed and following you are people who are already believers. So if you're trying to get new people, change the method in which you send out the message. Go to a street corner, go to a restaurant, host an event, get a table at a Comic-Con or something. Change up your target audience. Like, I just feel like these social media is not real, y'all. This shit is for show. I'm just here to spread my opinion. I ain't trying to tell nobody what to do. I can give advice. Y'all don't gotta listen. I give advice. Love people. Love all people. Give them a shot. Give strangers a chance. Let people in. Don't be. I feel like we don't trust people. And I understand why we don't trust people. I get it. But that whole notion of everybody starts off being untrusted, I don't agree with that. I think everybody should have a clean slate who enters your life. And then when they burn the bridge, they're out of here. That's what I feel. Don't be scorned. Don't be scorned. You know what I'm saying? I've had some bad relationships with certain type of women. That don't mean I'm not going to stop dating them. That's just them type of women. You know what I'm saying? Who gave me, I don't mean I'm scorned on them. I'm going to give the old college try. Got to keep going. Shogun says LeBron's pussy. He been bending the knee after his comments on China. Yeah, the China comments. Yeah, he had to bow down. I remember when, I'm going to tell you how LeBron is a puppet. This motherfucker was asked a regular random question in a locker room. And it was about McDonald's. Because, he's sponsored by McDonald's, or was at the time. I think he was playing for Cleveland when he said it. What about that? He was at McDonald's. He was like, I don't even eat McDonald's, so I wouldn't know. Nigga, phone calls were made. Nigga, by the end of that week, I saw this nigga with a fresh McDonald's commercial, bruh, and he was eating that Big Mac. Oh, that double quarter pounder. Oh, I said, boy, they tightened him up quick. You don't eat McDonald's, LeBron, nigga? Come here, boy. What the freak is wrong with you? Talking about you don't eat McDonald's. Nigga, get in there and do that commercial, nigga. Bro, he had a McDonald's. Nigga had Big Macs and Big... Sprite, please. Nigga had McDonald's logos playing hip-hop music in the back. They got that nigga. I saw that shit. I was like, oh, my God. Oh, you don't like McDonald's? We gonna see how much you like McDonald's. They're going to watch you eat it. And no, you can't do like Krusty. Take a bite on camera and spit it out. I think I swallowed some of the juice. Nah, my nigga, eat that shit. Boy. Once I saw that, I said, LeBron, you're out of here. You're freak out of here, my dude. Oh, he's a puppet for sure. Yeah, being about your money could make you a puppet too. If you're willing to do whatever they want for the money, you're a puppet. Black culture and hip hop culture will tell you you're a hustler, but my nigga, you're a puppet too. You feel what I'm saying? I've banned people from my channel who donated to my channel because I'm not a puppet. If you disrespect me or show something I don't, you're out of here, dog. You're out of here. But Jody, man, he donated. I don't give a freak. He's not about to just get out. Ice. I don't play that. All money ain't good money. All money ain't good money, y'all. Just like all pussy ain't good pussy. All money ain't good money. People will tell you, I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. How you a hustler, bro? How you get your bread? Nigga, I'm independent. I'm a man, dog. I'm out here getting it. Yeah, how? Shoot, nigga. I sell that weight. You know what I'm saying? You sell that weight. You sell drugs? Yeah. I'm out here getting it, bro. I make $2,000 a day. Oh, you make $2,000 a day? Oh. So you're dependent on drug addicts, man. What you mean, my nigga? I mean, without drug addicts, you're unemployed. You're already unemployed, but you have no job. You have no income. If people stop taking drugs, you're out of business, Jack. Wreck this shit. Because he was talking about how I'm independent. Everybody is dependent on something. We are depending on someone for checks. The only motherfuckers at the top who are independent are the motherfuckers who got the gold reserves, motherfuckers who are writing checks, got their own companies, and they're the CEO. If you ain't a CEO and the president and it's your shit, and you don't have to really worry about, like even them, they're dependent on customers. We're all dependent on something. Ain't nobody just out here. I mean, unless you got the gold mines and the oil. Not even the oil, because we about to be on energy. We about to be on electric. So some of those motherfuckers with the big hats and Indian shit who are getting their balls licked by 3 different women to take baths. You know, I need a bath. 20 women coming there with wet tongues, just licking every inch of his body clean. Nigga, if we go to electricity, all that shit gone. Your oil don't mean shit. So I would say, unless you got the gold, if you ain't sitting on gold, diamonds, some raw material from the earth that's rare, you ain't got shit. We all dependent on somebody. Oh, I'm a hustler out here, bro. Yeah, don't you get, who's your supplier, nigga? You got that kilo? For sure. You got a kilo and you broke it down and made profit off of that. But you're buying your kilos from somebody. He's your boss. He's your supplier. You ain't shit, nigga. I'm a hustler though. We freak out of here, bro. Motherfucker, the black culture and a lot of culture be like, I'm getting the money, bro. I ain't no puppet. Shit, the heck you ain't. If your supplier say, I think you a snitch, I mean, I ain't got nothing for you. You're cut off. What you mean, man? Let me get my man. Hey, what you mean? Get up out of here before I smoke you. Oh, you're done. LeBron didn't finish the Malcolm X book, let alone get past the first page. So, guys, with that being said, Jody's Corner Live is returning today. We'll be back to Jody's Corner Live today. I think that's gonna be today's Jody's Corner Live is gonna be a public stream Fridays will be public stream as well because I think Lewis and Andy are going to be pulling up to Jody's Corner Live. It's going to be special. That's the plan, to have Lewis and Andy in studio, make that public, talk about some stuff. And today will be public as well. And Wakanda Forever this weekend, I got some tickets for you guys. I have about 10 tickets to give away. If you're in the Los Angeles area, hit your boy up. I got some tickets. You guys can come and watch it with us. We're going to have a live stream outside the movie theater, hang out, chill. So come watch Wakanda Forever with us this Saturday. And let me know. Get in my DM. If y'all want to see it with us, come chill with us this Saturday. Holla at me if you're in the LA area. And we're going to watch the movie together. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to you two for having me in a corner. Let me come out a little bit real quick. And I'm out. Deuces.